We're at Emu Creek four-wheel drive park near Tabulum in northern New South Wales. After winching up my Ford Ranger, it's Bill's turn to see whether his Everest can do exactly what its name suggests and be the biggest of all.
Here we go. I think I can see a better line up here than what Dad has done, but we'll see how this goes. How easy was that?
Well, that's embarrassing. He's got all-terrain tyres and my son just completely outdrove me.
That was a challenge, but I have a feeling that was only just the start. And yep, I was right.
The fun doesn't stop on this track. No sooner do you finish a winch session and then your 4x4 cocks its leg like a male kelpie. Way up in the air. Oh, this is a laugh a minute, this track.
Let's check that out again. It's one of the bigger wheel lifts I've had in a while. But just when I thought I was past the worst of it, a serious rock garden appeared.
Well, this is a sketchy little rock garden here. It's looking kind of challenging. Just a pinch your left hand, yep, perfect. And you've just avoided that big one on the left now, that's perfect. Yep, stay up a bit higher, a little bit left. Just the momentum over that bottom rock, I hope it's not the dip. And yeah, stay up just a pinch higher. Yep, and now hook it round. Right, hard right, hard right, hard right. Yep. We're caught up. Well, that's what side steps are for, folks. Big drop now, perfect. It's good to have a rock monkey. I just watch your nose now. Yep. Yep, perfect. Now come. Oh, stop. I'm just worried about this angle here now. You're in the right position. Just come back a little bit, left hand down, I reckon. To there. Yep. Now if you go hard right hand down, you'll be able to get out of there. I went through. Well guided, mate. That's fun.
My Ranger's up, but this time, will Bill's do it so easily?
That's it. Okay, start to spin to your hard left. Bit of right hand down. Okay. Oh, almost. You almost did that. Yeah, actually, you're about to pick up this rock. No, you're not. Just hold there, because you're just kissing a rock in your back quarter.
This hill sure is a tough one to tame. After some rock rearranging, I think it's time to give Bill a helping winch as well. We're finally back on track. But just as we thought our drama was over, our photographer caught one of Bill's tyres tearing off the bead.
What's happening, mate?
Well, just as we got out of the top of this little rock garden here, I was trying to hook it back round onto the main part of the track. Obviously pretty low pressures because we're on such harsh rocks. And I've just managed to slip this front right off the bead.
Yeah, okay. What do you reckon? Because you've got like full front wheel up over here.
Yeah.
So what do you think? We just back her off, try and
stabilise it as best we can and then lift her up.
Yeah. flatten her out and try and get her back on, eh?
Okay.
Carrying recovery gear on these tracks is vital, especially a high lift jack.
Whenever you're using a high lift jack, the challenge with them is that they are inherently unstable because they are so high. So particularly when you're doing it on uneven ground, natural ground, the idea is try and make it as flat as you possibly can. And that's part of the reason why Bill's brought out this jacking plate here, because that provides a bigger, more stable base, so the ground is less likely to collapse underneath it.
So we've just noticed when we started to jack it up that the whole car is really shifting down the hill. It's a pretty gnarly angle it's on here. So what we're going to do, we're going to let it back down to the ground, let the winch out, and we're actually going to secure the Everest to the Ranger, and then we're going to pick it up again.
Securing the car to the Ranger ahead is a great way to make sure our Everest doesn't move while we're working on it.
So what we're trying to do here is use the high lift, and you can see just how much extension that's got. You could never do that on your regular vehicle jack. So now, bang, Bill, okay, we've done it. So that's just off the ground because we want to take all that pressure off the bottom so we can reseat the area around here. So now we need to pull the valve, pump a whole lot of air in nice and fast, and see if we can reseat this. Okay, so now we're going to plug it up to the air, but while we're doing that, Bill and I are going to try and place a bit of pressure around the back end of the tyre. Now, just be careful, don't ever put your finger between the bead and the tyre because, well, it might be the last you see of your finger, because when this pops onto the bead, it comes on with a whole lot of pressure. Not to mention, if it was to fall off the high lift jack, you'd be in trouble there as well. So, we'll plug him up, see how we go.
Finally, we are back on track. Let me tell you, it definitely feels good to have these 4x4s doing what they do best.